Okay, thanks everybody. Wonderful trip today. Give the ladies an extra bucket of oats in their feed, okay? They're going to need their strength. Oh boy, that was a long trip, but it was sure a good one. Ah. Oh my. Ah, love that hot cocoa. Oh, hi. Didn't expect you. Let me get these glasses off. My good friend Ben Franklin made those for me. Oh my, I just finished it. Nice long ride with the ladies, the reindeer, and they're all in fine form and ready to go for the big season coming up here. You know, on the trip, I was reminded of what a wonderful, wonderful work that I get to do in the world. I get to move through the world and touch lives with love, year after year, moment by moment. I can't imagine anything I'd rather do. And in the process, I've gathered so many wonderful stories. Some will make you cry from happy. Some will make you cry in empathy. They're all beautiful stories. I call it Santa's big bag of memories. And I'll tell you what, I just got in and I'm kind of hot and sweaty and dirty, and I'm going to go clean up a little bit. And with your permission, I'd like to come back and offer you a story or two. So I'll tell you what, I'll be right back, okay? Bye-bye. Well, I made it back. Get pretty darn close to the end of the season here. Hope you're having a great one. This is from Santa's Memories several years ago. I love being me. Sometimes the cares of our lives and our friends' lives can seem to overwhelm and devastate us. So it's always nice when Spirit steps in to remind us that all things are always in divine order, whether we understand it, like it, or not. This morning, after a horrible night's sleep, all 4.5 hours of it, I had to drag my poor, tired body out of bed, throw on whatever clothes I could find, and go out early to do an important errand. When I got to the store, I found that it didn't open until half an hour after I had promised to deliver the item I had told Kim I would purchase for her. I thought for a moment, then headed off to another big box store to see if they were open. It was Target, and they were open. I picked up the necessary item, and as I was getting ready to go to the checkout counter, an obviously long-term homeless lady walked by on her way to the checkout with her breakfast, a quart container of chocolate milk. She looked at me and smiled, a twinkle coming into her tired eyes. "Ho, ho, ho," she said. I went over to her and we talked for a moment. She was telling me how, even though she had nothing, she would share what little she did have with hungry children that she knew. I told her, "It's all about love, isn't it?" and handed her one of my Santa business cards that I always carry. Her eyes lit up, and a sparkle came into them. Recognizing Santa eyes, I said, "You were right. I really am Santa." At that point, her eyes lit up even further, and a tear appeared, hiding in one corner of the right eye. We went our separate ways at that point, but it was early in the morning, and there was only one cashier open. I wound up standing behind her in the two-person line. It was obvious that this was a routine for her, as she and the lady behind the counter called one another by name and exchanged warm greetings. On the spur of the moment, I told the cashier, "Don't take her Oregon Trail card. I'm paying for hers as well." She excitedly explained to her friend that she had met the real Santa Claus, and I was him. More tears dared to let themselves be seen at this point, but she hurriedly wiped them away. I had to scurry off to deliver the item I had promised to bring to Kim by 8:30. So I left my new friend talking with the cashier. As I started my car to leave, I saw the woman come out of the store where she met another homeless lady she evidently knew. After a moment's conversation, they shared a long hug, and my friend stood there, openly weeping, while her friend dug in her plastic bag purse for a tissue. I just love being me, and I am so grateful for the opportunity to bring sunshine and a smile into the lives of random strangers. How cool is that? I also love how Spirit can show those of us who are willing to see that everything always happens for us, never to us. Be the Santa in somebody's life today. A little love can go a long, long way. It can even save a life. Happy holidays. Thank you so much for being here.